Hello, my name is Mark Green, and today with me I have Matt Bedford, who is a singer, songwriter, performer, producer. He's a up-and-coming, very talented man from the Bedford area. So first things first, what made you want to go into music and writing songs?
Well, from a young age, my granddad used to always play the piano when I was younger. And that's like my earliest memories of music and everything. And my initial interest was dance. I used to be a dancer, an ex-dancer, and then I kind of tinkered around with things like before I never really took it seriously. And then, like I think my love for dance was more the reason why I got into music because I felt I could hear things in music that I know other people couldn't hear. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, you know what, there's something about this that I need to do. Do you know what I mean? I need to go somewhere with it.
How old were you when you sort of wrote or was inspired to create the first song?
First song, not recently, maybe last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what was it that sort of like when you first was it like a guitar you picked up or piano, or was it like just like
Started off with the piano. I just found some chords and stuff, and I kind of taught myself. So I could play by like ear. So if there was something that I heard, something like maybe or something, like a game theme tune or something that I could play on the piano. That's what started me off, I guess.
and would you say that like when you write songs now, is it like how would you normally, what's your process? What do you normally do?
Well, I always start with writing music, because before I became a performer and a singer and everything, I was a producer first, and I studied at college, music technology. So I always, it's just human nature for me to just make the beat first and then write over the top of that. But I'm kind of changing up.
That's interesting. So you write from a sort of studio producer's perspective
Yes.
first. So you're thinking about the landscape of the texture of the sound of the music first,
exactly, yeah.
and that sort of inspires you to create the melody on top of it.
Hit the nail on the head.
Which is another great way of writing. I mean, like if you're somebody who struggles with like starting off with like a melody or lyrics, but you have a musicality, or you're good with like say on like logic or something like that, it'd be great to sort of create that sort of landscape, that music first, and then try to write something on top of that.
That's right.
It's just whatever way sort of gets you in and sort of gets you started with it.
Yeah, that's just kind of just the way I always do it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm trying to stray away from that.
Okay.
Because that's what I've always done, and I'm feeling that my work isn't maybe as strong as it could be. So I've been writing poetry, and I've been just jotting stuff down, and then maybe write poetry and put that to music rather than put music to poetry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brilliant. What would you say was like real big influences in your music?
Oh, Michael Jackson is at the top there.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, definitely the number one. He's, I only really started getting into. My mum used to play him all the time when I was younger. I didn't really pay much attention. Stupidly, it was just kind of, it wasn't important to me. But when he died, and I started actually looking into it myself and watching this guy perform and stuff, I was just a bit like, I was just mesmerised by what he did and the way he performed and what he did. His stage presence was incredible, and his music was just spot on for me. And I was a bit obsessed with him for a while. So that is definitely my main influence.
I'd say that he was like the biggest inspiration when it comes to like pop, like the whole combination, because he had the songs, he had the performance, and he had he just had the whole package.
Yeah.
He was just something that you sort of look to.
Yeah, well, it's kind of because I can. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm like MJ at all, but I can relate to that because I dance as well, and my take on music is in a similar way to how I see his take on music. Do you know what I mean? I think in a similar way. All my songs, you can always hear an MJ influence all the time. That's how much he's influenced me. Yeah.
What would you say to people about like listening to old music, new music, like how important it is?
You just got to look at the old people. You look at music today, artists such as Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson, all them guys, they're trying to bring back the stars from the 80s and the 70s, and Robin Thicke, they're all trying to go back to what they used to be good. And why don't you listen to the good stuff yourself? Like, enjoy that rather than enjoy a take on it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think is purer, because that was what it was at the time. Yeah. That's the purest you're ever going to get of that
so
stuff.
your Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder.
Oh yes, yeah, definitely, yeah. And even like people like such as, if you're into that sort of Led Zeppelin, all them guys. Do you know what I mean? AC/DC. Do you know what I mean? Metallica. You listen back to all of that.
Would you say because that music stands the test of time? like 20, 30 years and it's still relevant and resonates today. It's important to listen back to the old stuff and see why it resonates to people still
It's
now.
important, and you can see that like it's influencing people. But I think there's personally, this is my opinion. It doesn't matter if anyone thinks it's different. But I just personally think that times change, and I think going back to things that have already been done, it's fun, but it's just I don't think there's a future for music.
No.
So, I mean, but if you think about it, in maybe 20 years' time, you look back at the music of today, we look back at it, and I don't think we're going to look back at it in the same way that we would, say, 20 years ago from now.
Would you say that music now, like, it feels like everything has to be, it's a little bit disposable, like there isn't as many classics, or many...
No, there's not. I can maybe think, I can count on one hand how many classics I've heard in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And most of them were at the start of the century, rather than, you know, now I can't think of any songs that really stand out to me at the moment. They're all good, don't get me wrong, I appreciate all music, like I love it, it's great, I'll listen to anything, but I agree with you, it's very disposable, very disposable.
Why do you think that is? Is that because of like the need for like just trying to get that song, just churn songs
Yes,
out?
and I think I just think it's to do it's in demand. Do you know what I mean? The charts are going all the time. I mean, not like that was the case. It was probably the same thing like, you know, hey guys. That's the second time it's happened now. I don't know where I was going with that.
I would say that I think because of the way the music model has changed, the demand is, like I said, the demand is a lot higher, and you can't really take 2 years out. Where back in the day you probably could like take a time out and then take work on your craft.
Right,
Whereas now,
an artist are releasing stuff like here and there and everywhere all the time, and you're kind of getting just a bit sick of them.
what would be a tip for you, like somebody who's just like you ready to start writing songs yourself? What would be your tip for somebody who's new to writing?
Just whatever comes out of your head, just put it down. No matter where you are, no matter what you do. If you've got an idea in your head, you sing it into your phone, you write it down, because trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. You'll get back home and you'll think, God, that was so good, and I forgot it. Like, do you know what I mean? It's always that's one tip. And another thing is structure your stuff. There's no point writing 6 verses and like, you know, just, you need to have structure to your songs. That's something that I struggle with a lot. Structure.
And one last thing, if you're a performer, somebody who's trying to just start out performing, what would be your sort of like tip to them? Like somebody who might struggle with nerve and confidence.
Just do it as much as you can. Just the first few times are going to be the worst. Like, you know, so just do it. It's like the more you do it, the better you'll get it.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you.